I didn't know Sydney Sweeney was a Nazi. Did you?
I didn't know until last week or this week
Yeah,
earlier.
weird.
Yeah, just found out.
Yeah. Well, and to prove my point, I am just going to. This is an article, national news article that has it, and here we are, right here. It's American Eagle's Good Genes ads with Sydney Sweeney sparks a debate on race and beauty standards. Does it spark a debate between who?
Yeah, who's debating?
Well, we're going to get into that because everybody else has, and so we thought we'd do the same. So here we are. Welcome to the Rude Barn Podcast.
Lunatic is on the grass. Lunatic is on
Welcome to the Rude Barn Podcast, everyone. My name is The Barn, and right next to me, right there, my buddy,
Rude. What up, gang? What up?
Man, it's been a little while. We have been busy as little beavers, if you will. Working away.
Busy as Sweeney's beaver. Sorry.
You can't say that. Oh, yeah, damn right you can. This is the Rude Barn Podcast. Anything we damn well feel like saying. So, if you don't like it, that's your problem. You know.
Oh, well.
You know, anyway, it's all good. But hey, I didn't realize that we hadn't done a podcast for a little while. And then I'm looking back like, oh, shiitake mushroom, we haven't. But we haven't. So actually what I want to kind of start out with first is please check out our Rude Barn store. It's the rudebarn.etsy.com. We got a lot of merch up there that's kind of fun. This is the Dos Equis shirt that I kind of love about. You can change the label all you want, but the beer inside's still the same.
Exactly the same.
Anyway, so we got all these shirts. Kind of check them out on the rudebarn.etsy.com store and enjoy, because all we're saying helps with the show. So we appreciate it. So everybody can check those out. So anyway, let's get into this right now. And I don't know if you knew this, but Sydney Sweeney apparently is a Nazi because she has great genes. And I don't know if you realize what play on words are, Rude. Did you realize that there are things called play on words and double entendres and things like that? I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, and puns.
And puns and everything else that seems to be out there. But just so you know, who else had some good genes? Adolf Hitler did.
Dude, I was looking for that the other day.
Adolf Hitler has great genes, not just good. They're some of the best out there. I don't know if you knew that, but he's got some great genes.
A hell of a mustache.
So, Sydney, I'm sorry, sweetheart. You are not the only one with great genes. So, just the way it goes. So, what triggers the left so much? It's unbelievable. Is whiteness, apparently. People like me and people like half you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is too, it's just like they got a bitch about everything.
Yeah,
everything. Like, it's an ad. Yeah, there was a fun pun, but she's not literally saying, here's the line in the sand. My genes are better than yours. Like, my genetics are better than yours. She's not saying that. And it's been wildly blown out of proportion, by the woke community. That this is, not acceptable.
Not acceptable. Unacceptable. We can't have white people.
And I think they do. like I get it. There was that big debate. What was it? God, it was probably like early 2000s, late 90s. That the stick figure model, didn't need to be the representation of like what these young girls needed to emulate. Because there was a big problem with eating disorders and whatnot and stuff like this, right?
Yeah.
So then, okay, all right, we put it to bed, started putting, more average figured women in these ads and stuff. And I mean, don't get me, I prefer a curvy gal. You know what I mean? I like a curvy gal.
Sex sells, always did, always will.
Right. And it's
Yeah.
going to sell no matter what you do, if you do it in a tasteful way. Right. And like as far as advertising goes, or
Right.
mainstream advertising.
Yeah.
So, my thought is like, okay, well, we did that and that was great. But you have to let people do what they want to do. And American Eagle wanted to do this. And I don't think that, your opinion matters on this. You know what I mean? If you're, part of that woke group, it just doesn't matter. And because especially you're not their target audience. So shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I don't understand why people have to think that they have the moral authority on anything like this.
Right.
And the odd thing is, it's liberal white folks that are dissing their own ethnicity, their own whiteness. And it's like, oh my God, are you not just proud like anybody else is to be of what they are? But you're not proud to be of what you are.
Well, I mean, that's where it starts, and then it extends to the full country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, we live in one of the best countries on the planet.
Yeah.
And you're damning us for that? You're not proud of that?
I know.
I mean, come on. Where does it end?
Yeah. Well, apparently, anybody who's anything but white, good. White, bad. No matter what. We're all a part of this whole thing, and it's okay to be proud of where you're at. You know who Billie Eilish is? I mean, Eilish.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so did you see that concert where she was over in Ireland, and she was talking about, oh, it's good to be amongst my people. Now she's a big leftist. She voted for Tim Walz and why, and cackling camel toe Harris. But she said, hey, it was great to be among my fellow Irishmen, Irish folk, because it's her descent. That's where she's from. She has good genes from Ireland, apparently. Okay, and everybody over there was like, yeah, great. And then she got the backlash from those in her camp. Those on her side of the aisle were like, how dare she? I can't believe that she would do that. That is just like, what the fuck? What is wrong? You can't win for losing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's unbelievable to me.
Yeah, no matter what you do, you almost have to say, okay, give me your list of can and can't do's so I don't offend you while I'm trying to live my life. You know what I mean?
And that's actually the list I would use to completely offend them.
Oh, yeah.
After that. Like, thank you for giving me your list. Now I'm completely 100% going to offend you all the time because that's what I do.
Make your head explode. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you've got all these talk shows. And apparently this is another one with a bunch of cackling hags. It's just as bad as The View. I can't remember. Oh, this is called The Social something or other. I don't really care. But it is on here. And let's just listen to a little bit of these cackling hags talk about this whole thing. It is unbelievable. It's here we are, libs whining and complaining about how Sydney Sweeney makes them feel ostracized and inferior. Oh my God, really? Are you kidding me? You thin-skinned, fragile little pieces of shit. You can't fucking deal with an ad and you're ostracized and feel inferior. Do you? Well, that's your problem, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing. That why is every single feeling that you feel automatically my problem?
Right.
What? Why? I don't understand that.
Well, because they
get some therapy, for Christ's sake.
Misery loves company, dude. Remember that old adage? Misery loves company.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, let's listen to a little bit of these whiny, cackling hags and see what they're talking about, because this is just, and these people are pathetic. And if you are on the left and you feel this way and you look at these people, you might want to look in the mirror and say, really? Am I really upset over an ad? Am I upset over this TV show? Turn the channel. Watch something else.
Right.
Something. I mean, come on. So let's listen to what these little... beauty queens have to say.
You ready?
But
You
buckle
ready
up.
for this? Oh,
Let's go. Buckle up.
Okay, buckle up, because
Buckle up.
boy, oh boy, there's a lot of backlash to Sydney Sweeney's new American Eagle campaign. It is called, quote, Sydney Sweeney has great genes, Geans. But critics are saying it actually praises blonde hair, blue eyes, genetic traits
Oh
that
my
have been
God.
weaponized to uphold a racial hierarchy.
I'm gonna do this because you'll see somebody in a video we do later doing this as well. I'm so
So,
triggered right now. Oh my God, I am so triggered.
Oh my God, I'm speechless.
I mean, really? This? Oh my God. Let's complain a little more.
But despite the criticism, the company's stock has actually gone up. And if you're
Stop it.
online, there is a lot of critique for this
Oh, people!
ad. So
Did you hear the
I
people
guess
in the
I don't know
audience?
if it's a
Did you hear the people? Oh, their stock went up. I heard they made $300 million in one day. American Eagle.
Are you serious?
$300 million in one day after all of this backlash. And I love American Eagle now because they are not backing down, and they're basically giving a big high one of those
the
to everybody
one.
else.
Yeah.
Saying, you know what, you people can go pound freaking sand. This is a classic ad that's been revitalized from decades ago, and we'll show
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
others.
Ooh, what was it? Cindy Crawford used to do those kind of
Cindy
ads.
Crawford, Brooke Shields. I mean,
Mhm.
you know, on and on and on. And nobody seemed to have a problem with it. Everybody was like, oh, yeah. And it didn't matter whether you were white, black, Asian, Mexican, whatever. You all were just like, oh, she's hot.
Right.
I want my girlfriend to look like that and wear those jeans. Even if her skin might be a little darker or lighter or whatever, it didn't effing matter. It's like, put my girlfriend or wife in those jeans because I want that. And you took her to the mall and you bought her those jeans, you know?
Right.
And,
Right.
and nobody had a problem with it. But apparently now you got triggered leftists like this hag talking about this, and the audience going, oh my God, you mean something sexy that works, that appeals to both men and women was totally fine? Oh yeah.
question to start with. Is this a good or a bad business move?
Apparently really effing good.
I mean, it's better than Bud Light's fucking ad campaign a couple of years ago. I'd tell you that much.
Oh my God. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Listen, you didn't ask if this was a well-orchestrated ad or if I liked it. You asked if it was a good or bad business move. And in my mind, it's a good business move. Numbers
the only
don't lie.
semi-smart
American
one on
Eagle
the
is
panel.
not a social justice warrior. They're
Oh my
not.
God. Did you notice that she's also blonde-haired-ish
Blonde
and
blue-eyed.
blue-ish,
Yeah.
greenish eyes as well?
Yep.
Well, you know, she's a racist and a eugenist also.
Right.
Then. How
Right.
dare they have somebody like that on their panel?
How dare him.
A charity. They're a business. Their stocks have gone up 18%, and their CMO says Sweeney was their biggest get since the company started.
And mind you, this was like a week or so ago. I mean, we're getting into this a little late in the game, but that's okay because we wanted to talk about it and just
Yeah,
show
we
the
wanted to
hypocrisy.
unfold. Yeah, unfold before we got too deep into it.
Yeah, you know, and we're laughing, but yeah, this and she's absolutely right. This is it only went up 18% at that time. It has skyrocketed since. I don't know what the numbers are. I haven't looked at it, but it's just crazy. But yeah, let's a little more of what they're saying.
In 1977. So on paper, is this a good business move? It looks that way.
Yeah.
Oh, I say
Oh,
if
here
you
we
don't
go.
have blonde hair, or you don't have blue eyes, which many of us don't, which I don't, that
What, you
ad
don't?
can actually ostracize you and alienate you. And if you think about beauty standards we tend to promote, that's typically the look. So are you saying to other people that your genes are less than, not as good? I'll also say from the marketing
God.
standpoint, yes, it is smart for them because controversy.
Only a liberal would come up with this argument and think it's okay, because if it were, oh, I don't know, let's say who else is a big figure in the black community? Oh, Beyonce. I wonder if Beyonce, if she did a jeans ad, that you would have the same reaction coming from white folk going, well, she doesn't represent us, and yada yada. And all of a sudden, who would be called the racist at that point? Because This gal, racist.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah. Well, that's that. I mean, that's the point, though. I mean, if it had been a black model or a Hispanic model or say even an Asian model,
Yeah.
this wouldn't even be. It wouldn't even be on the news. You know what I mean?
Just you wait. Wait till you see what I have coming up for you. Let's listen just a little bit more, because the gal in the red also has some stellar comments on this. So let's listen to more.
Self, but I say don't give them your energy. Like, why are we even debating this? Why are we even having this conversation? It's like,
Why are we?
Good question. Good question. Why are you even giving this energy? Because it's ridiculous, and you're making yourself look fucking ridiculous.
Look like a freaking moron, which you are.
Yeah,
exactly.
this is what they want. They did this by design.
Of course, they did it by design. Oh yeah. Are they having an orgasm in the background there or something like that? Are they?
You just can't wait to talk. They're chomping at the bit.
Oh yeah. Hurry up, girl. Hurry up, girlfriend. I got to comment on this bitch too. So, that's what it sounds like.
It's interesting. I think, is it a good business move? Is it bad? I think it's a risky business move. And so.
Really?
I mean, it's turned out to be not that risky, because the thing is I mean,
turned out to be a damn good business move.
It is, because at the end of the day, all they have to say is to say it's genes. She's talking about genes, not genes, not genetics. We're talking about genes. Yeah. Now, if you want to take it a certain way,
that's on you.
That's on you. 1,000%. That is on you.
Yeah.
We're talking about our denim pants.
Right.
So, if you want to take it somewhere else, that's on you. I think it's absolutely amazing. And the thing is too, is no press is bad. No press is bad press.
Well, apparently, yeah. They're okay because they'll do anything they can to get that press. They will say Trump is a Nazi. They'll say Trump is racist. They'll say white people are this, that, and the other, and they get their little sound bites from their, the willing accomplices in the media. But as soon as you have something like on this side of it, all of a sudden it's bad. But you know what?
Yeah.
American Eagle, brilliant move. They knew exactly what they were doing. The ownership or the leadership of the American Eagle themselves knew this, and they also said, we know we're going to get the backlash, we know we're going to get this, and you know what, we're going to stick to our guns, we're going to stand our ground, and we're going to basically tell everybody to pound sand. We're not apologizing for anything, and they should. Well, and I'm glad they haven't.
I haven't been in their store for years. I'm not really a big shopper of theirs. And I mean, to further that point, I don't even think that those jeans look flattering on Sydney Sweeney, to be honest with you.
Let's cool your jets there, buddy. I think they look fantastic on her.
I don't. I don't like that cut.
I know what you're saying. And
90s mom jean cut, and it looks fucking disgusting. Anyway, it's too big, it's too baggy, it's bulky,
it's a little baggy. Yeah.
Blah. Anyway,
but that could have been just a style they used for the ad, and maybe who knows.
Sure, yeah. But I remember going into their store. This is back. My brother was a teenager. The photos on the wall were that Americana. And it's always been Americana. You know what I mean? They were black and white with a guy sitting on the hood of a car, you know what I mean, in the middle of a field or something like that. I always had that Americana feel.
Yeah.
And I think this is just, it's just another thing of it's Americana.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
But like you're saying too, it's Americana, so they used that one image for that particular ad. Then the next poster they had up on another part of the wall in the store was maybe a black guy
exactly.
Or then they had another gal, maybe she was an Asian gal who's, whatever. But they had 2 or 3 maybe white gals, and then mix it. They try to. It is hard to represent. It's virtually impossible to represent the entire species of humanity with all of the colors of the rainbow. No pun intended, you alphabet loving LGBTers. With one person.
Right.
So you either go full bore and you have every single ethnicity represented in a group ad photo, which looks like shit in advertising.
Oh yeah.
Or you create a single person ad like they did with this, with her on it. And it's powerful, it's bold, it's in your face. I love it. And you know what American Eagle could do next? They can use somebody else with another ethnicity to be in the next ad as a singular person. And maybe that's what the goal was eventually, is to have a series.
I can almost guarantee you that was a goal because, you know, coming from an ad background, you and I both know that it's not a one and done.
Right.
There's going to be a series. This is a campaign that's probably going to last probably until after Christmas.
Oh, easily the rest of the year. Yeah. And I bet you now they had the next one in the can ready to go, ready to pop out there. But they're like, oh, we might have to reshoot this. And now let's come up with something even more clever, even more innuendo, even more double entendre, et cetera, to put in it. And it's going to be somebody that has a little more melanin in their skin, maybe. Just is the douchebags out there who think that this is a white supremacy kind of company and ad. And they're going to go, in your effing face, effing boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh my balls off. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm balls are off right now.
Yeah,
I'm laughing so much about this.
Yeah, I am
no
so
balls
giddy.
left. I don't know. Let's listen to a couple seconds more of this stellar Mensa candidate on the panel here, and then we'll move to the next because there's a bunch more. We have to talk about these leftists just being. Oh my God, they're triggered as nothing else.
Oh, here's the thing. When I first heard about this yesterday, I thought, okay, well, they're doing a play on genes and genes. Fine. She does have good genes. Like she's a very attractive woman, right? People say that and use that expression all the time. But then there's an actual, that's for the print. Then there's a commercial where apparently she has a VO where she kind of doubles down on that language. And it does reek of a little bit of eugenics talk, which is like.
We're going to do a drinking game. So grab your drinks out there. Every time these triggered leftists mention eugenics, you're drinking. I wish I had my drink in front of me, but we're going to play that game with those of you at home who can pause the video and go get a drink and then start it. I guarantee you, in about 15 minutes, you're going to be drunk off your ass.
You're going to be torched.
You're going to be sloppy drunk. A couple more here, and then we'll move on from these beauties.
Like that there's a superiority with her type of look. And that's where you get into that discomfort. And people on TikTok really picked up on that. And so they were saying, like, who was in this board meeting? And that's what
fuck. Okay, I can't listen anymore of this shit. I can't.
All right. You keep interrupting it anyway.
I know, and I do. And I'm sorry about that. But it just, we have to comment because they think that American Eagle sat there and said, oh, we think Sydney Sweeney is superior over everyone else.
Yeah,
I guarantee you that's not what they were thinking.
Not what they were thinking.
Oh my God. It is. I'm dying.
They were more probably thinking about, will she wear the jean jacket with no shirt under it? And how much do we have to pay her to get her to do that?
How much can we get the video angle of her side boob just enough to make it sexy and appealing that every red-blooded American heterosexual real male would be anxiously seeing the ad over and over again. That's all I'm saying.
Wouldn't mind it coming up during the game. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So here's a gal, doesn't look white to me, but you know what? She's got an excellent take on this, and she's from the New York Post, and let's hear what she has to say because she has a good take on this, and I like it, and let's check it out here.
Distress among the very online crowd. It's a pretty basic ad. Current Hollywood it girl Sydney Sweeney poses provocatively next to a classic Mustang, wearing classic jeans and a classic white shirt. The narrator tells us Sydney Sweeney has great genes. The outrage seems twofold. First, the usual suspects are screaming accusations of racism at the idea of a white, blonde, blue-haired starlet declaring the superiority of her genes. Shades of eugenics, according to the congregants of the Church of the Perpetually Offended. To a lesser extent, but still very obvious to those of us who have been observing the culture wars of the last 30 years, the left seems upset at the very notion of an attractive young woman being used to sell clothing. American Eagle's deliberate bucking of the body positive trend thrust upon us by the human resources cult utterly infuriates certain unstable members of our
side boob right there.
Some people blame all their failures in life on the fact that someone else was smarter, cuter, or richer. It's envy, of course, and it undergirds every ridiculous complaint about the new American Eagle campaign. But I believe the overheated uproar over Sweeney's ad is more than just racism or envy. It's about Donald Trump, or more precisely, about the sharp right turn the American people took last November. We are witnessing the desperate tantrums of a progressive left that is struggling to accept the verdict of the electorate. The leftists must face a sudden reality. They were never the majority at all, and they are not stronger than the American spirit. Their problem with Sweeney is the same problem now shared by the entire Democrat complex.
Oh, and plus what they also found out, she's a registered Republican.
Oh yeah, that sent them over the edge.
They are blowing their freaking minds right now with that information. And I think this guy's probably onto something, because it's not just about white and white supremacy. It all just stems back to Trump, most likely, and other things. I don't want to put all that in that court, because I think there's a lot more to it, and that's just one of the underlying themes of what it goes back to. But I think they're right. I think they are in a panic mode. I think they are trying to desperately do everything they can to undermine anything that is successful on the conservative, the right side, whatever you want to call it, the Republican side, if you will. And, you know, and it's troubling, this whole theme about eugenics and whiteness and how white people are bad and all that. It's troubling, and to have all these leftist white people, and you saw them in the video there, diss on their own race and ethnicity is pretty sad and pathetic. And you know what? You should be proud of who you are, no matter who you are.
Yes, the models that are on TV in these kind of ads, they do not represent the majority. We get it.
Right.
Now, you have to get it. You have to understand. You know what I mean? That this is them, you know, advertising their product. Now, it can't include everybody. It includes the 0.01%. I get it, but she's the it girl, like that gal said. She's the it girl. Well, you know, she's perfect to sell their product.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is a product that, you know, they have size -0 to size 8. You know what I mean? This product is not made for the curvy gal. It's just not.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There are stores for
they
the
know
curvy.
that. That's the thing. You know, if you're 16, you don't shop at American Eagle. You haven't. And you're not going to feel comfortable going there anyway. So what the fuck does it matter? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. And you're also not shopping at, you know, the big girl stores either, you know, because those are made. If you're a bigger guy, you go to the men's big and tall store, you know. Exactly. And they have stuff there for you. If you're a skinny 150 pound, 6 foot kid, that's not where you're shopping. You're shopping at, you know, Hollister, you're shopping at American Eagle, or you're whatever. You find there are stores for everybody. Right. And this is just, I mean, the fact that these people are so up in arms about all of this is quite entertaining.
Yeah.
Do you want to listen to a gal cry? And if she is so triggered that she had to, and not just her, all of these people had to make a video for TikTok or wherever they put it and complain about a freaking ad. I mean, this is how pathetic these people are. But, you know, this unhinged activist cries over the Sydney Sweeney ads really shows how these women have no real problems in their lives. And that's the problem. It's like they don't have any problem in their lives. Let's listen to this one here because she is just, I mean, she's hot. This gal with the glasses on, she's hot. And, you know, let's listen to her and just bitch about shit.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Let the real you shine. Para continuar en español, por favor presione el 1. Pour continuer en français, appuyez.
The balls to have this in so many languages.
The balls to have this. Can you hear that video okay? Because it's pretty quiet on my end, but
yeah, it's a little quiet, but I can hear it.
Yeah.
So this is Jess. How can I help today?
Hi. First, I just want to let you know I record all calls that record me, so I am also recording. I am a marketing student and was wondering if I could speak to someone who could maybe give me some insight as to what estimated return on investment there has to be willing to use white supremacy and eugenics as your marketing.
Drink again. She just uses that. She goes on this call. It is
chalking them up.
What's that?
I said I'm chalking them up.
Yeah, chalking them up. I don't know how many we have right now, but I drew this psycho. I hope you guys like it. Did I capture the crazy in her eyes? Oh, you did. I mean, oh God, I'll get to the other one that had another one, but just these people are just crazy. They're nutsoid, to be honest with you. And let's see what this one has. I can't remember this one, but we're going to check them out and we'll go through this together and discover all of the crazy town that's out there.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
I mean,
oh my God.
I mean, how triggered can you be that you have to flip off something and film it for TikTok?
Yeah.
I mean, good Lord. Let's listen to some more of these psychopaths.
Did American Eagle just run an ad for eugenics?
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Totally just talking about denim, right? Just
Yes.
a blonde-haired,
Yes,
blue-eyed
they
woman
are.
explaining how her good genes gave her personality and purity. I mean, are we really going to pretend that this isn't a little patchy coded? Look, I'm not saying that Sydney Sweeney personally wrote this ad to revive the Third Reich, but American.
Oh my God. Talk about going deep diving in this whole thing and really pulling out everything you can. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
Here. You don't get to drop lines about inherited traits, blue eyes, and great genes while zooming in on somebody that could have walked straight off of a Nazi propaganda post.
Okay, first of all, yes, they can. They can do anything they freaking want to.
Right.
If you don't like it, turn the fucking channel, but don't make a YouTube or a TikTok video about it. Why don't you shut the fuck up? Just saying.
And expect people not to catch that reference. Good genes used to mean racial purity.
The only people that were catching any sort of eugenics drink reference or anything like that. I wish I really had a drink because I can't though. We would be drunk off our ass and couldn't finish the podcast. So we're drinking in solidarity.
Yeah, it's super early in the morning.
Yeah. And it's too early in the morning. The only people who are putting this kind of spin on it are you freaking triggered leftist commie moron idiots who are reading way too much into something and making Mount Everest out of a freaking anthill. That's what you're doing right now. Unreal.
And fascist circles, and now it's just denim marketing. We are watching fascist
it's just
aesthetics
denim
sneak
marketing,
back into
moron.
pop culture through fashion ads, trad wife influencers, and yes, now blue jeans. If you think this was an innocent ad, you have not been paying attention.
I guess I haven't been paying attention. It's just like, oh my God, you people are so though. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one you're gonna love. Oh, it just gets better and better, doesn't it? Check this gal out.
Blonde hair and blue eyes give me the perfect Aryan. Whoa, Sydney, you can't say that. American Eagle. That's racist. I said American Eagle. No, you definitely said Aryan. I didn't say that.
No,
I said
I'm telling you,
American
you
Eagle. My blonde hair and blue eyes.
American Eagle.
Perfect. Aryan. Whoa, Sydney, you can't say I said American Eagle. That's
Okay, granted, that was a little bit of a parody, which was kind of funny, but that's exactly what it. Oh, have you seen the beauty queen we all called Doja Cat?
I can't stand that, bro.
Oh no, she's
sorry.
She is in the stellar category of beauty personified. And let's listen to her. And I'm also going to I'm going to see if you pick up on this, because I picked up on it. I want to see if you picked up on this, by the way. And I want to hear your comment on it. But let's listen to this little saint.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Blue. What'd you get out of that one, by the way? Give me a couple thoughts on what you thought about that.
I think that obviously, she's wanting to make fun of the country bumpkins. You know what I mean? Which a lot of people will put them in categories of not too far off from the Triple K gang,
and stupid
and dumb, but the fact is that we had a conversation last night about certain things, and but her jeans aren't orange, are they? Is that where I wonder where that orange hair color comes from? I wonder where that comes from.
Yeah. And what is she trying to do at that point? Isn't she what we call a black gal?
Well, that's the thing. And if you don't feel like your genes gave you the right color hair, or you don't like the color hair that your genes gave you, then just go ahead and color it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what does the hair dye industry make every year?
I don't know.
I can bet you it's in the billions.
Probably.
And why is that?
Well, yeah,
your genes aren't good enough to give you blonde hair.
No, but why do you want blonde hair? If you're a black person, why do you want blonde hair?
Exactly.
And why are you making fun of an actual real blonde-haired, blue-eyed person when you're trying to get blonde hair yourself? Do you see the hypocrisy in that? There's
a little bit of hypocrisy in that.
Oh my God, it is just crazy. So this, I'm going to get into this. I'm going to back it up in a second, but this is a turning point for the Frontlines segment they did in Minnesota at a convention thing out in the parking lot of all places, somewhere in Minnesota, talking about this. And there's a couple interesting things in here that we'll talk about and see if you pick up on as well. And we may have, because we've kind of already seen it, but we're going to look at this and make some comments here. Let's check it out.
Ad. Have you seen it?
Oh, yes, I have.
What are your thoughts?
Trying to calm myself, but that would Sydney Sweeney has good gene. Really? Like the eugenics in that. It's dripping with it. And I'm like, no.
When you saw it, what did you think of?
I mean, I thought, it was disgusting. I think it's just showing what kind of country we're turning into.
Yeah, she's got her Free Palestine scarf on her as well.
Right.
I have heard quite a bit about it. And
let's go back for a second here.
This ad is representing. I didn't see it, but I have heard quite a bit
comment
about
on it.
And a lot saying that it's slighted towards like eugenics and comparing the blue jeans to blue jeans, blue blood, white hair, or not white hair, but like blonde hair, blue eyes, and
like you are.
There's been a lot of comparison to that. I think it's absolutely unacceptable. Yeah, that's not a good look. I mean, she's blonde hair, blue-eyed, white woman, very cute, and a lot of things she's been doing online have been a little bit questionable. It seems that.
Oh, have they been questionable?
They're questionable.
It's not a good look, but you certainly are a good look right here. Yeah. And what is bands off my body supposed to mean? Just curious what the shirt is.
It's probably a what do you call it? Abortion thing.
Oh, probably. Yeah, my body, my choice, except when I get the COVID shot, and then I got to force on everybody else. I love bringing that up to people. Here, let's listen a little bit more of what these little saints have to say. And notice anything interesting about those who are being interviewed, by the way?
Yeah.
What observation have you made there, Rude?
They don't shop at American Eagle on a regular basis.
Right.
And haven't shopped there in many years.
Anything about their physical appearance other than they're all overweight for the most part?
Yep, I see it.
What would their skin color be to you if you were to look at all these folks?
This is what you were talking about. I mean, the white shaming by white people is
right, not just white
out
people,
of control.
White libtards.
Yeah.
And who's interviewing them, by the way?
She's Asian, isn't she?
Really cute Asian gal interviewing. I think she's the only person of color there.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she is.
Here's more.
Some things she's been doing online have been a little bit questionable. It seems that she's definitely been
really. And what are those things that she's been doing online that are a little questionable? What are those things? Or are you just throwing it out there?
She's just throwing it out there. She doesn't know.
Definitely been, pandering to a certain group of men online.
I've seen real men who have penises and are heterosexual and not gay and really like the fact that beautiful women are selling awesome products online now, again, or on TV.
That's a certain type of man.
How dare we be heterosexual? We have to be, transgender, which is a bunch of bullshit. You're still that same gender, by the way. You're just pretending. But anyway, how could you say that? Oh, pretty easily, because you're still a man underneath, no matter what you try to change on the outside. Anyway, I digress.
I've seen parts of it, not the whole thing. I understand.
She's seen parts of it, but not the whole thing. But she has a full comment on it, though, on a partial viewing, not of the full ad campaign.
Online.
I've seen parts of it, not the whole thing. I understand why people are offended.
Oh, you do?
Whatever the intentions were, the impact is very problematic.
It's not acceptable to begin with. So
I'm sorry, what's not acceptable to begin with?
What? Being a blonde hair and blue eyed.
Being blonde hair and blue eyed is not acceptable anymore, apparently.
Not
to white people.
Yeah.
To white liberal people.
And I've been seeing a lot of people online being like, okay, well, if we ran the same ad with a black woman, it would be interpreted differently. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, yeah. Please give me your thoughts, because they were stellar on commenting on an ad you never saw, but you had plenty to talk about it. Listen to this answer and tell me this is not racist.
Your thoughts on that?
my thoughts on that is that, a black woman probably wouldn't use the same inflection.
Oh, does she know that for sure? How does she know that? Oh my God.
And, they didn't do that. So, they can say, and, they didn't do that. So, they can say what ifs all they want, but the fact of the matter is they used a white woman to send a very specific message.
And what would that message be? These are follow-up questions I would love this gal to be asking. Oh, and what would that message be?
So what do you think that message is?
Right. What do you think that message is?
What about you?
I definitely think if it were a black woman, it would send a different message.
Really?
Specifically because that's the world that we've created. That
I'm still trying to figure out what that message is that they would have sent in that regard. Any ideas?
No, Rude. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
That we've grown up in, and so by specifically using a white person, it completely disregards everything that we've spent the last centuries working towards.
And please tell me what that is. Please tell me what that is.
racial equality, that shit doesn't exist.
So that just kind of it rubs us the wrong way.
And how does it rub you the wrong way? How is this offensive to you? How does this affect your life so much that you have to make a comment about it and be butthurt about it?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Oh, here's Free Palestine again. Let's listen to her.
Somebody like American Eagle, not surprised. And I think any, thinly veiled.
Not surprised. You haven't seen an American Eagle ad for 15 freaking years. You don't even know who they are until now.
Right.
I mean, the talking points. I mean, did they all get the same memo? Are they all on the same email list?
They kind of share like a motherboard somewhere. You know what I mean?
It's a mothership, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, and that's where it holds all the libtard ideas, and it just flushes them into their psyche, just like.
Yeah. Isn't this great? I mean, the talking points are stellar. You sent me this video, and this was the one I was trying to find, and I'm like, oh yeah, we have to play this one. Here's a little bit more.
Whatever they're trying to put out is not very thinly veiled at all, and people can see through it. And so hopefully, with enough outrage, companies will be afraid to put those types of messaging out.
Please tell us what types of messaging that is, because you seem to be interpreting it completely differently than I am.
Yeah.
And other people who have normal brains in their heads. Well, they only have one head, so yeah, you know what I mean. So, now this gal starts out fairly reasonable and then kind of goes off the rails a little.
I get both sides of the argument. Like, she's talking about like actual genes, but then I get the other side saying like, oh, but like this could be like a play on words for like something else. But like honestly, I think there's just so much more going on in the world that like an ad about Sydney Sweeney isn't something that we need to pay attention to.
The Sydney.
We don't need to be paying attention to this, although we are.
Yeah,
because everybody else is, and we thought we'd add our 2 cents in it as well.
It's fun
because it is fun. I mean, it's. I laugh, I cry, I sit there, and I wish I had a V8. You know, if you know, you know. But
yeah, I mean, this is just kind of a demonstration too of how far that this kind of wokeism and the delusion is going. You know what I mean? And they'll stop at nothing to bitch and moan about something. You know what I mean? When, like you said, like it actually physically does not affect their lives.
No.
At all.
At
you know what
all.
I mean?
Yeah.
Not in the slightest.
This is classic.
Except the little feelers that they have on their shoulders. That's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And guess what? Like my my all-time favorite saying is what? Fuck your feelings.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Feelings don't have a place here. You know?
Yeah, your feelings don't matter.
They don't
to
matter.
Anybody except you.
And
I'm sorry.
They matter so much to you. You're willing to put your integrity and your morals on the line to spout out talking points that have been given to you. Because how many of you little libtards would have said a damn thing about this if your other little minion group wasn't putting out shit like this, that somebody probably said, hey, let's do this and see how our side can go viral, attacking American Eagle's ad with Sydney Sweeney in it.
Oh yeah.
Because none of these people, listen, I never saw the ad, but I'm certainly going to comment on it, and I'm going to put my eugenics comment in. Drink, by the way, drink. And I'm going to put in all these other little talking points that my side has put out that we have to say, because that's what we do. And this, I love this little meme. It's perfect. This is American Eagle watching everyone talk about the Sydney Sweeney ad, knowing that this is the most anyone has talked about American Eagle in 15 years. And it's so true. It is so true. Now you got American Eagle ads 2019 versus 2025. And remember when we had to look at this thing, this big fat ass right here, and everybody said, oh, that's healthy. It's okay to love your body and be fat and healthy and all this. No, you're not fat and healthy. You're not. Those are a dichotomy. Those are polar opposites. They don't work together. They're water and oil. They don't go together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the way it is. How trans think they look and how they actually look. I just scrolled down to that for fun. There's no reason. Anyway. The fact that neither American Eagle or Sydney Sweeney has apologized, said they still have to learn, pulled the advertisements, or said that they would institute sensitivity training, shows that woke is dead. Thank freaking God. I don't think it is yet, but it is dying on the vine.
It is dying, yeah. It's got bullet holes in it and it's bleeding.
Yeah. 5 years ago, 1 day of complaints would have ended the campaign. That is so true. And I am so glad they are standing up to this bullshit. So here's another jeans ad that everybody forgets about. Now, how much did you or I complain about this? Like, Givenchy, man, that just doesn't represent me. I'm blonde-haired, blue-eyed. That doesn't represent me. I don't know anything about this one.
Yeah, I didn't care. I thought it was clever.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I would still totally buy those jeans if they were the guy's version, of course, because I couldn't fit in a woman's jeans.
Oh, you like skinny jeans. You like your skinny jeans.
That's not me. Yeah, I mean,
well, that's the thing. That who are they going to apologize to?
Right. Who? And why should they?
Well, why should they? Yeah.
Why should they?
If they were to come out at a press conference and do an apology, who would they be addressing?
Oh yeah.
And I that's like, oh, everyone who cried about our ad, sorry.
Yeah.
That's dumb. That's so dumb.
This is the woman who mocked Sydney Sweeney. Is this Doja Cat here, by the way, with weird fucking hair?
I have no clue.
I don't know. But this it just kind of goes to show you, Oh, hey, check this out now. Okay, so what about this ad with Beyonce? How are they going to spin this one?
Yeah,
it looks virtually the same. And which means we have to now mock American Eagle for not coming up with their own look. It's exactly the same. So I will have to chastise them for that. Lizzo mocks Sydney Sweeney's controversial Great Jeans American Eagle campaign. Now there's a stellar look of beauty right there that everybody wants to emulate. I mean, it's just like, oh my God, these people are oh, look at this from the 70s. This is Brooke Shields in the Calvin Klein jeans. Sexy. American Eagle, kudos for bringing back the classics.
Yeah.
What we're saying. Because it worked. How many Calvin Klein jeans? Oh, are those Calvin Klein jeans?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we were saying that for a decade after.
Yeah.
After these ads came out.
Calvin Klein was put on the map because of this ad right here.
Yeah.
Basically. There might be a couple other things, but this is the one that shot them up to prominence. For sure. Here are what the average Sydney Sweeney haters look like. Are you noticing a pattern at all? These are the average. Now, not all of them look like this. Some of them are, quite gorgeous themselves, but a lot are like this. And the other video in Minnesota we saw. And let's see here. Liberals clutching the pearls over Sydney Sweeney's hot ad. Cry harder, snowflakes. And I love how the left is trying to use snowflakes back to us on the right, on the conservative side.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
Like, go get your own phrase and terminology. Believe me, you guys come up with plenty of them yourself. Woke tears to fuel her glow up. Ad too spicy for fragile egos. And jealousy is the real hate crime here. Yeah, I mean, it's so pathetic. And then this is my favorite one. This is my favorite.
Oh my God.
I mean, just the pathetic nature of this whole thing is just, unbelievable. And how they can continue to cry and complain about it when we've shown you Beyonce, we've shown you not the Calvin Klein, but the Givenchy ad and all these others. And there was a million of these. And here's the other thing I was going to mention. With this whole putting down the whiteness and white people, and the most popular, sexy, blue-eyed, blonde-haired, gorgeous gal, Sydney Sweeney, and putting her down as a white person, it is like, well, have you noticed how many commercials out there when they have couples or they have families, it's always a mixed race of people?
Mm-hmm.
Or you always have to have, or it's more, black families or more other types of families in these ads. But how many times have you ever seen like a true white husband and white wife with white kids? It's always seems to be mixed in there with things. It's like,
yeah.
And I don't care, but the fact that you don't have that, it starts to get annoying and noticeable. And it's like you always have to represent all of the other races in everything, and that's fine. You can have your black family, but it seems, go look at your commercials and see how many. Wow, I sure sound racist, don't I? No, I don't really care. But when you have a barrage of overcompensating, and without showing white folks too, which still are the majority of the people in the U.S., and you know what I'm saying, and it just sounds wrong to have to even put this out there, but you people are bringing it up, and we're just pointing it out that you're bringing it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, it's sad that we, and nobody ever looked at it like this before, but because you're bringing it up, you're the ones being divisive. You're the ones being racist. You're the ones pointing it out because, people who aren't racist don't even think about it. It doesn't even register, it doesn't register.
That's the thing. I mean, I saw it. I think I was watching a baseball game or something, and it came on, and I was like, "Oh, that's a pretty cool ad." Whatever. But it didn't like. I thought about it for about 3 seconds after the ad, and then it was over. It was done. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm just kind of like, and that's kind of the thing. It's like, well, I don't shop at American Eagle, but pretty cool ad. All right, cool. I'll give it. But it was like, I almost thought too that man, I haven't seen an American Eagle ad in forever. So that was more of the thought behind it than anything. Not that, and that's kind of the thing too, dude, is I really don't even know who this girl is. This Sydney Sweeney. Yeah. She's popular. Is she an actress? Does she sing? I don't know what she does.
Yeah. Well, she is an actress. Yeah.
I don't even know where she's from.
She was in, the series White Lotus?
No.
Okay. Well, that's a series I think a lot of people would know. White Lotus. She was in the first season of that. She was in a movie called Anyone But You. And she's been in a couple other things, but she's like kind of the new it girl, and she's hot. I'm gonna admit it. She's hot. I think she's pretty dang sexy, and she's got those sleepy eyes as well.
I called him something else that I won't repeat on our show.
Bedroom eyes?
No.
Or another word for that or something? Are they something that begins with an F? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
Starts with a D. Anyway,
moving on. Yeah, what? I don't know what you're talking about. So here are, and here's the thing. If the situations were reversed, and instead of Sydney Sweeney, you had, Lucy Liu or somebody like that, for example, or the newest, person of color in the ad, and you had white people mocking that, and it would be the top of, number one news story all across. Oh my God, the racism. Blah, blah, blah. But apparently
that's Nazi fascism.
You Nazi fascist right there. You can't win for losing, being a white person,
right?
Apparently, or even half white, like you would, But I'm just saying. So if you had that, you would hear nothing but racism. But it's okay to mock Sydney Sweeney like this ad is doing, and it's okay. So let's play this.
Handed down from my parents before me. And their parents before them are yellow.
Tiffany Fong has yellow jeans.
Hand it.
I'm sorry, but that's absolutely hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's funny as shit.
I was dying.
Isn't that
so funny?
Awesome.
But the thing is, though, instead of screaming about eugenics, and Nazi fascism, why don't we just have fun? Like we used to. That was so fun. Yeah, I'll remember because that's hilarious.
It is absolutely hilarious. But again, flip it around, and it would be Nazi propaganda right there. And
oh my
supremacy.
God, dude! Oh,
unbelievable!
That's so good.
Oh my God, it's just hilarious.
Oh, dude, you could do that with Popeye's chicken.
Oh my
you
God,
could do that with tacos. Oh my God, it would be.
Oh, speaking of using, symbolism and stereotypes from other various races and cultures, did you notice in the video in the Minnesota where the one Asian gal was interviewing all the fat white gals? That went on a little longer, and we just played that shorter clip. But they had a smash room in the back. Let your anger out. And so the first gal at the very beginning in the glasses and short hair, the one who was like, she was having a stroke while she was being interviewed.
A mini meltdown before she even said anything.
She goes in the smash room and takes this stick, and it's not even a bat. Takes this stick, and you know what she was hitting? Smashing?
I know.
A watermelon. What group of people? I'm just saying, I love watermelon. A lot of people love watermelon.
I love watermelon.
But who's the stereotype that fried chicken and watermelon and collard greens go hand in hand with?
So
she's smashing the shit out of a watermelon.
So I can say, you smashing a watermelon is triggering me because that is inherently racist. Because who loves watermelon,
right?
And you're going to smash it.
Will be upset
can't
too.
eat it anymore,
right? I'm triggered. You were smashing a watermelon, and that just takes my. You just insulted my whole race and community and culture.
Right.
How many of those folks? And we're not saying who they are because you can figure it out. Are all up in arms about these fat white libtard ladies smashing watermelon? How many of you are upset and going to make TikTok videos about that?
That's the whole thing. They could do a 180 on them and tell them that, and it's like, but I was just trying to get my anger out. Yeah, I know, dumbass.
Yeah, but you're a racist.
This is how dumb you sound.
Yeah, you're a hypocritical racist because you're talking about white people and then you're smashing watermelons. What does that say about you?
We're gonna get canceled, bro.
Well, we have 3 people that watch these all the time, so we'll be fine. Anyway, so this was another one. I love this because this is the statement that supposedly American Eagle made, and I think this is correct, but I love it. To whom it may concern, we sincerely apologize for featuring Sydney Sweeney in our recent advertisement. In hindsight, we underestimated the combined impact of her blue eyes, blonde hair, and general hotness. Also, we did not realize how big her boobs would be. Our marketing team had been sent to denim sensitivity training. Thank you for your feedback. Please stop emailing us.
I don't think that's real, but it's
no,
funny.
Of course it's not. But it's just I had to put that in there because people are way too overly sensitive about shit, and that shit's funny right there. A couple more, and then we're going to end this. But you have to see what has been working for lots of different companies, and I love these ads, and I'm so glad that our good friends at Carl's Jr. are bringing these back. That would be Hardee's in some of the areas of the country, but they're the same company. Check this out.
The
and I
jerky ones.
Yeah, you've seen these.
Yeah,
These are great. I love them. Yeah.
Okay, so that's hot.
Is this for bouquets and lingerie, or is it for a burger joint?
Don't they go hand in hand?
Don't they kind of go hand in hand on that? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, I mean, it's so funny. And this one shows all of the ads that Carl's Jr. and these other places have been doing for a while. I miss the Carl's Jr. ads. Remember these right here? Here's the new one that just played in the Super Bowl. Talking about the Diablo burger, I think it was. And this just made what? Oh my God! What color are her eyes and hair? Even though technically she's really a brunette. Oh, there's some side boobage going on right there. And here's some more. This is a 2015 Hardee's / Carl's Jr. ad. Sex sells, people. Stop. Now I've seen all just white girls, hot, shot, white girls in these ads. And I don't think anybody of color is not eating at Carl's Jr. because of it. I think they're all eating at Carl's Jr. because of this. Because there you go. But sex has been selling. Carl's Jr., God bless them. They were one of the first ones to kind of bring this back again, which is awesome. And American Eagle, I applaud you for screwing over the eugenics. Oh, damn it. Drink. Son of a nutcracker. Is everybody drunk out there yet? Because if we were actually drinking, we would be hammered right now.
Yeah, that's 10 check marks right there. We'd be torched.
Oh, we would be totally torched.
We'd be like halfway down to a bottle, halfway into a bottle right now.
I know. I would have this bottle in front of me right now. American Eagle, good ad jeans with Sydney Sweeney sparking debate on racist beauty standards. We showed that already, and it's like, oh my God, why are we seriously talking about all this? I mean, it's in every Fortune magazine has it. I mean, American Eagle, good on you, because I'm telling you, boy, you really, really, really hit it out of the park with this. And I think this is the one you just sent me. Yeah. So this is Sydney Sweeney, the real Sydney Sweeney, and this makes me more impressed with her beyond everything else that she is. And then we're going to end this one and talk about something else. So, but check this out. Here's the real Sydney Sweeney, and this is classic. Love it. Unmute. Put that volume up and go there.
Did not expect this to be first day.
Hey, eyes up here.
Dude, she's a badass chick. Is this what the libtards hate about her too?
I'm sure they do.
Wow.
She's
921.
Oh
my God.
Ass right there.
Dude, I think I counted 15 targets hit.
Oh yeah,
in 9 seconds. That's pretty freaking awesome.
That is pretty badass. So I hope everybody realizes, like, stop with this bullshit. Come on. You can't represent everybody with a single person ad. I guarantee you they're going to come out with the next ad that'll have somebody that you can appeal to a little bit better and relate to a little bit more, which is just stupid. She's a human being. She's a lovely woman. And I don't care if Sydney Sweeney had darker skin of various levels, she would still be freaking hot, and I would love the shit to see it more of her. Okay? It doesn't freaking matter. Let's stop with this divisive bullshit and just enjoy it for what it is. And if you don't like it, turn your head, turn the channel, walk away, go down there and shut the fuck up.
I think you said it, man.
Yeah. So you got to question everything. What's really going on behind this whole thing? Why are they so upset about this? Why are you libtards so upset? You know, is it just something to talk about? Is it a distraction from other things that you're trying to pull behind the curtain here? You know, you have to wonder really what's going on. Why? Why is this such a big deal? And who the F cares?
Sound off in the comments, because we don't know.
Let us know. We love you. Thanks for joining us on the Rude Barn Podcast, everyone. We'll see you on the next one. Yes.
Question everything, gang.
The lunatic is on the grass.